Sounds good, buddy.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Final Shot Podcast. This is episode 6. Today, the podcast is brought to you by Buds and Leaves. I know you guys have heard me talk about this stuff 100,000 times already, but CBD oil, CBD spray, CBD creams, and all that stuff. Go over to www.budsandleaves.com. Get yourself a Buddha stick. Get some Smile spray. You can get it with the THC in it, too, if you want to get higher than giraffe pussy. Or get yourself some CBD capsules. We're also brought to you by Box Runner Shoes, the best shoes in boxing. These they got the ankle support. I think ankle support is key in boxing. There's a gentleman, I don't know, it was probably a couple months ago now, who pivoted and broke his ankle. So Box Runner Shoes, they're lightweight. You like those, Justin?
Yeah.
They're $99.
Where'd you get them? Like online?
BoxRunnerShoes.com, my friend.
Wait.
We're also brought to you by Monster Headphones, the best headphones of all time. So go over to www.monsterstore.com and get yourself a pair of Monster headphones. If you like to work out, like myself and my guest today, Jason Schmit, get yourself a pair of Monster iSport earbuds. They're waterproof, so if you sweat in them, they don't blow up.
That's cool.
Which is fantastic. So like I said already, we got my friend Jason Schmit here today. Justin is he's kind of like an onion. He's got many layers.
Yeah.
Bull rider, hockey player, MMA fighter, boxer. What the fuck else do you do?
Freelance gynecology.
I like that.
I don't know. I don't actually. I'm getting a dirty look thrown at me from across the kitchen.
Host of Tub Talk.
Host of #TubTalk. I skipped it last night. I actually kind of forgot about it.
Oh, you got in the groove of not doing it because you got banned by Facebook.
I did get banned from Facebook too for a little bit.
Well, here's the question then: is why didn't you do Tub Talk on Instagram?
I didn't know that I could. I didn't know that I could do that until my Facebook suspension was over.
Yeah, you can go live. They even have Instagram TV now.
I just found out about the weird world of Instagram after I got kicked off Facebook.
It's a different place, Instagram. I actually like it better.
It's kind of fun, and there's not all the nonsense. Like, people can't post a picture and bitch about their shitty life on Instagram. Like, people piss and moan on Facebook. It's awesome. So that's why I just put dick pics on people's walls sometimes.
Hey, but I don't understand why people get so upset about dick pics on their walls.
Yeah, it was like, did you see that? Did I ever send you the picture that? What?
Oh yeah, you sent it to me, but now you've cut out and frozen because you're wandering around like a crazy person. There, he's back. I just said you're cutting out because you're wandering around like a crazy person, but now you got sunglasses
No, I said,
on.
did I ever show you that picture I posted on the yard dog's wall?
Yeah, you did send it to me.
That got me banned from Facebook. It was pretty funny.
Well, listen, the guy in the picture.
I just randomly send that to people in the morning sometimes. Like people I don't know really well.
Let's be friends.
Yeah, like, hey man, remember you met me the other day at church?
Wow. Okay, so
go
ahead. You've been very active lately in the professional fighting world with boxing and MMA, and now you're gonna fight another MMA fight here real soon.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I take what I can get. It's not like I have a pretty good relationship with most promoters, so I don't have a hard time finding fights, you know?
Yeah, it's as long as you have a good relationship with them, it's usually fairly simple to find a fight. But like, your last fight was against Brad Wilson, right?
Yeah.
Tough dude.
He was tough. He's experienced. He's real experienced. He's had a lot of amateur boxing matches, but it just, I think, age wasn't on his side, you know?
Well, how old is he now? He's got to be close to 40.
40, 43 maybe.
Jesus, that's the same guy that Markel Wedderburn fought at Dekada, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, he fought him, and then didn't he like call out? Who did he call out? You or Luke or somebody?
He called out a gentleman named Luke Spacer. I don't know who that is though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he fucked his name up. I don't quite understand how you get that wrong.
I don't know.
Is what it
Yeah,
is.
'cause I fought. I think I fought. That was a year ago. I think that was a year ago when I fought Dwayne Lewis.
Yeah, I'd be right around that time.
Speaking of Dwayne Lewis, what's have you heard anything?
Well, we're trying to work it out. Michael Short doesn't seem to want to deal with me because I talk too much shit about him. So
Yeah.
I do have somewhere else to take it. So
Uh-huh.
I think we'll explore that option, and then maybe I'll try to pick up something in between now and then too.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Who else is around? Who else is around that you'd like to fight, Tanner?
I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
Whoever.
Whoever. But like Dwayne Lewis is a tall task. I understand that, but
Understand that better than anyone.
yeah. But we're roughly around the same size. I think Dwayne's got bigger calves than me.
Definitely bigger calves, bigger hammer.
Yeah, probably bigger front piece, 100%. But he's 6'1", 230. I'm 6', 214. So we're right in the same ballpark, kind of.
I'm 5'9", 217.
You are not 5'9". You're taller than I am.
I'm 5'10", maybe.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, am I taller than you? I didn't know that.
You're way taller than me.
Fuck, I haven't seen you in a while, actually, face to face. I think the last time I seen you was the Dwayne Lewis fight.
I think so. I feel like, yeah, the last time that was probably the last time we saw each other face to face.
Mm-hmm.
And then last summer I was on your old podcast when my buddy was walking around the gym on his hands, remember?
Yeah, that was fun. That
Mm-hmm.
was actually July 27th, 2017.
How do you know that?
Because when I pull you up on Skype, it tells me the last date that I talked to you on it.
Oh, that we talked? That's cool.
Yeah.
July's a fun month for me.
Is that your fight? Is July?
I'm fighting August 11th on the XFFC show. I'm fighting. Who am I fighting, Tanner? What's his name now?
I can't remember.
Phil Engeroff.
Yeah, Thai boxer.
He's a real good Thai boxer. It's hard to find footage. It's hard to find any sort of footage on him.
Well, you have a fairly good wrestling background, do you not?
Mm-hmm.
Let's take him down, smash him out.
That's kind of the plan. I definitely don't want to let him get into any kind of rhythm.
Mm-mm. Now, you always come out to a country walkout song.
I do. Well, you know what? I've kind of walked out to everything, but Dekada won't. They won't let me change my walkout music
Why?
because they're big. Like Dennis Herman is a big like WWF like wrestler. Like
Yeah.
and he's like, no man, your fans have to have. They got to know your like walkout music.
No.
Like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yes, they wouldn't let me change it, which isn't really a big deal because let's face it, you never really hear your own walkout music anyhow. I don't anyhow. I'm usually pretty switched. I'm usually by the time that shit comes on, I'm kind of in the zone or out of the zone.
You're switched on at that point.
Switched on, yeah.
But
Yeah.
What song is it then that you're using for Dekada?
I come out to a song called Lay It Out There by my buddy Drew Gregory. He's actually like from Strathmore or from Standard. Just he farms just a little bit east of Strathmore
That's cool.
when he's not in Nashville.
Oh, is he like a big country singer?
He's pretty big. Like he's playing at Country Thunder in Calgary in the summer. Like there's lots of big bands there, lots of big country bands.
That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. So that's cool. So I don't know though, like that's my Dekada walkout song. So I haven't really, I'm still like, I've tried to fight on um, Darren Cliff's show so many times and something always fucking falls through. Like some always weird happens. Like I get hurt or my opponent gets hurt or something. So I've got my fingers crossed that this fight is gonna actually happen. But like I said, I'm not holding my breath just because like weird things have always like I bet we've had 9 contracts
Holy
to
shit.
fight for XFFC and it's always fallen through and at some point. So hopefully, I'd like to fight up in Grand Prairie. I think it's a cool city.
He puts on a pretty good show up there too.
He does. I went and cornered Reagan Running Rabbit in Yellowknife one time. He put a show on in Yellowknife.
Jesus.
That was awesome. I had so much fun in Yellowknife. But other than I got a gun pulled on me at Tim Hortons.
How the fuck did that happen?
I don't know. I was walking through the Tim Hortons drive-through like after the fights because the Tim Hortons was actually closed.
Yeah.
And this van full of kids like pulled up behind me. I was walking through to get like order food because I couldn't go in the restaurant part. And this van ran into the back of my legs. Like
What?
it was behind me and they like, slammed into me. And I walked towards the window and this like probably 20-year-old kid stuck a gun in my face.
That's insanity.
That was pretty crazy. That was my only bad experience with Yellowknife. But yeah, we were up there for like 4 days, and it was an awesome city. So
Oh.
and they sold out the arena there for the fights.
Well, that's dope.
Well, there's not really anything else to do in Yellowknife other than watch fights.
This Reagan character has an amazing last name, Running Rabbit.
Reagan Running Rabbit.
Love it.
He's talented, man. He's super. I think he'll go a long way. Like he's had 3 fights. He was 2-0, and then I cornered him up in Fort Mac a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And he lost a decision in a title fight to a really good wrestler. Like the guy just put him on his back the whole time.
Oh, that's fantastic.
But he did everything we asked of him. You know what I mean? Like he didn't. I don't know. You know where I'm going with that. He didn't win the fight, but he definitely, he went out there and we stuck to a game plan, and it just didn't work in his favor. It's tough to fight a good wrestler when they just put you on your back.
That's part of the game, though. MMA is that you're either going to end up on your back or on top or standing up or getting kicked in the face. Who fucking knows?
Yeah, that's why I like boxing better. It's like a glorified pillow fight. You don't have to get elbowed and kneed in the face. But I think that like what's crazy, Tanner, is I haven't had a boxing or a MMA camp in like 2 years, like a year and a half since I fought. I had one MMA fight that I took on short notice last year, but I haven't like really put together an MMA camp in a long time. So it's just kind of today's kind of day 1 or day 2, kind of just getting things started for a 6-week training camp. But it'll be interesting because like I said, I've been just pretty much just boxing the last couple of years.
So I did see that you've kind of assembled a fairly good team around you now that you're comfortable with, and you guys are starting to gel.
Totally. I've been like running my own gym for the last 5 years, but yeah, it took me a long time to get the team around me that I wanted. Do you know what I mean? It's tough being like as far out of the city as I am in Strathmore, but I'm finally starting to assemble a pretty good team, and I think my record the last couple of years is kind of speaking for itself. You know what I mean? Like I had a lot of losses in there. I think I lost like 6 fights in a row at one point.
Yeah, your MMA record was salty there for a little while.
But
it happens.
I don't know. Like I said, it happens. But I was always fighting pretty good guys too.
Well, hey, you've never shied away from a tough fight, and they're all tough.
Yeah, every fight's tough, but I've definitely never like I've never turned. I don't think I've ever actually turned a fight down, to be honest with you.
Probably not. If you didn't turn the Dwayne Lewis fight down, you're not turning any fight down.
No, probably not. He was such a nice guy too. Like I sometimes think that like when you fight like guys like Dwayne are more like if he was like in your face, like he wouldn't I don't think he would be as intimidating. But he's like such a big friendly guy, you know what I mean? Like that's scarier to me than a guy that's like up in your grill trying to like talk shit.
He's one of my favorite guys to talk to.
He's such a nice guy. I had him on Tub Talk one time.
Oh shit, was he in the tub?
Oh yeah, not in the tub. There's not a. We would need like a hot tub.
He was in his own tub though.
He was in his own tub. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, he's a good dude. That'd be good. That'd be good for you guys if you guys could get something going.
I think it's a good fight. I think it's entertaining. Somebody's getting chinned.
Probably, yep.
It's probably going to happen within the first 2 or 3 rounds.
You'd think so, but you never know.
Who knows? Aesthetically, to look at Dwayne, he looks much bigger than me, but
he's a big dude. I talked to him the other day. I think he's walking around a little bit more than the 235 that he walked around at when I fought him. I think he's probably put on a little bit of weight.
Yeah, I was talking to him the other day. He said he's 233. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe he's not.
But when you fought him, did you take a look at his legs?
Oh, they're massive, man. Like his calves are bigger than my torso.
And he's got a growth on the front of his leg too from those shin kicks.
From MMA.
I want to say Wilson Govea did it. He kept hammering him in the shit like leg kicks.
Yeah, he's fought so many good fighters.
Yeah, like, his list of people that he's fought is ridiculous.
His resume is, yeah, that's what made it cool fighting him too. You know what I mean? Like it's like, oh yeah, I fought a guy that fought David Loiseau.
Right.
You know, I fought a guy that beat David Loiseau.
Yeah.
Knocked out Marvin Eastman.
Yeah, that Marvin Eastman's a fucking animal too.
Yeah, like Dwayne never had. It's funny he never did ever sign in the UFC. Hey,
never got an opportunity to get a shot over there. No, like not like Victor Valimaki or Ryan Jimmo or anything. Like he was up there with those guys.
Yeah, like as far as light heavyweights go in Canada, Dwayne was. You know, he's probably top 5 of all time for sure. Ryan Jimmo, Tim Camelli.
Tim Camelli's an animal too. I like that guy. He's a great.
He's
guy.
a really nice guy too.
Yeah.
He was out in Strathmore like 10 years ago, and he was just taking a course there, and I trained with him in Strathmore for a few days, and he's a really nice guy, like just a good ambassador to the sport.
Yeah, big guy too.
Monster. He's huge too. He's as big as Dwayne probably.
That was actually a fight that I was pushing for a little, like probably a year ago for KO Boxing, was Tim Camelli versus Dwayne Lewis.
That would be an awesome boxing match. I don't know if I think Tim's done now.
I don't know. He went over to Ontario and fought a little while ago. I think he lost.
Really?
But it's Southpaw versus Orthodox too, which is always interesting.
Yeah. I personally like fighting Southpaws.
I've never had an issue with it.
I've never had an issue with it either. No problem, buddy. I never had an issue with fighting Southpaws either. I fought Zach Manywounds twice. He's a Southpaw.
You fought him in MMA, right? And
boxing? I fought him in MMA and boxing. And it's funny because I beat him in MMA and then I beat him in boxing. And Matt Krako is his coach. And Krako beat me in MMA and beat me in boxing. I fought those dynamic guys a lot.
They breed them tough over there.
They're tough, man. Like Krako is such a tough kid. And like you'd never like he's not I don't think he's far out from a UFC shot either.
Really?
Well, like if he beats
Oh, Michael Hill.
Michael, if he beats Michael Hill, and I think Krako's got a legitimate shot of beating Hill.
See, I've been
On
watching Hill train. He's fucking weird.
Is he?
He's got a real awkward, like it looks shitty,
Yeah,
but he gets the job done.
gets the job done. He fought. Yeah, he fought on the. He was on the Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah. He's a tough guy, man. He's been on a roll lately too. He's been over to Russia for that ACB promotion. He's won a couple over there, lost a couple, but those Russian guys, they're tough
They're
too.
tough. And like no, like you never hear of them. Like they're like Croatians too. My coach is a Croatian, and they're tough. Like, and same thing, you never hear of them, and then all of a sudden this guy comes out of Croatia and he's 15-9 or something, and he cleans up 4 guys in the UFC like that, right?
Yeah. That Zach Many Wounds fight, I don't know if I call that quite a boxing match or more of a fist fight.
Which one?
The Zach Many Moons fight, the boxing one.
Oh, yeah, it was sloppy for sure.
It was insanity.
Oh, it wasn't insanity. It was definitely a sloppy fight though. It was crazy. He came out because that's where he's from. Hey, that's his reserve.
Oh, that's
And-
interesting.
And I came out and they're super respectful to me. And that was the first show they ever had at the Grey Eagle.
Yeah.
And then he came out and they had like the dancers and the drums and like chanting and shit. And that was pretty fucking intimidating because I was standing in there in the dark, and then he comes out with it was like when Brian Samuel fought Jesse Arnett for Dekada, and Brian Samuel just kind of walks in, and then Jesse Arnett comes in on like a fucking spaceship.
Yeah. Comes in through the crowd from up in the top, like a fucking full-on WWF entrance
for his first fight.
Yeah, and he was the main event.
Yeah, that was a wicked fight too.
It was fun to watch. Like it was super entertaining.
Yeah, they beat the hell out of each other. Brian Samuel's another guy who doesn't get enough credit for how tough he is.
He might be the toughest guy walking the planet.
He is fucking tough, man. Like, he is tough.
He fought Flavio Michel at KO Boxing.
He's fought him a couple times. I fought on a card with him, too.
Did you? And
yeah.
Flavio beat the holy shit out of him.
Really?
That
was the second one.
It was terrifying.
Really?
Yeah. He got sick of hitting him in the head, so he went to the body.
Really?
Yeah. It was crazy.
They're small too, though. It's pretty tough to knock those guys out. Those guys are pretty small. Like they're what, 145ers?
I think they're 140 or 147, something like that.
140, yeah.
But
yeah,
Flavio, he hits like a Mack truck.
Does he? I don't.
Yeah.
Like I said, I fought on a show with them up in Edmonton a couple years ago, and they fought right before me. I didn't get to watch it, and I think Flavio. I think that one went. I think Flavio won a decision.
Sounds about right. Brian's hard to finish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's tough. And he's funnier than shit. I find him fucking hilarious, man.
Oh, you get a kick out of him?
I think he's one of the funniest people on the planet.
Really?
Oh man, remember when Jesse Arnett was posting those? His barber was making those videos.
Yeah.
Those promotional, and I love Jesse. I think Jesse's a great guy. And they were on. Jesse and Brian Samuel were on the Fan 960.
Yeah, I listened to that. That was hilarious.
And Jesse's like, I'm going to get the finish. And Brian's like, you're going to get finished by your barber. I thought that was the funniest thing I had ever heard in my entire life. Like, he just threw it out there so fast.
Oh.
Like, you're gonna get finished by your barber. Those videos were awesome.
They were like they were funny, but like being a friend of Jesse's, they're almost painful to watch.
I know. They're painfully homoerotic.
Yeah. Did you see Jesse's walkout when the barber jumped into his crew as he was walking out?
No.
Oh, it's amazing. He's wearing like this $4,000 three-piece suit, and he's flailing his arms all over the place like a crazy person.
He's such a good dude. He's what the hell's his name? Carlos.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a really good guy too. He's funny. He's passionate though. He's definitely Jesse Arnett's #1 fan.
I thought Dekada was gonna put him on the payroll maybe and like make him somebody's like quote unquote like manager, like WWF style.
Yeah, like Paul Bearer.
Yeah, but he'd be like Mr. Fuji but crazier.
Yeah, he was awesome. I actually think they did kind of have him doing some promotional stuff at one point.
If they didn't, they'd be missing the boat because
they'd be definitely missing the boat. Jesse, what's up with Jesse? Like, is he? Do you know? Like, I talked to him yesterday for a bit, but I try not to. I didn't really ask him too much. Is he still under contract with TKO?
I believe that he fought out his contract with TKO. Whether they tried to re-sign him after, I haven't heard anything about him, actually. I thought they were going to put him on the Calgary UFC card. That would have been the smart thing to do.
That would have been a really brilliant thing to do, you'd think.
But I don't even... Is Hakeem even on that card?
I think Hakeem is.
I would hope so. Jesse would be the other guy. They would sell it out with those two guys on the card, guaranteed.
Totally. I don't know. Jordan Meehan is.
Ooh, I like Jordan too.
I like him. He's speaking of tough fucking people
Yeah.
who haven't had an easy run. Like,
no, he's gone up his first ever fight of all time was against Rory McDonald in the amateurs.
totally.
Right.
Yeah.
Good luck.
He's had did they fight more than once?
They fought a bunch of times in amateur, yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's only how many amateurs back then? Like, it's not like it is today.
No, there's there's more amateurs than pros now, I think.
Oh, it's ridiculous, man. Everywhere you go now, like, you never want to get in, like, not that I've ever been in I don't think I've ever been in a street fight.
Really?
But, like, not really, no. Like, maybe as a child growing up. Pretty tough, like, especially because I played hockey, like, you're always trying to keep your nose clean, right? Like, try not to get in any kind of legal trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you never want to bring bad publicity to your team. Like, oh, my girlfriend's son just wiped out down the stairs. You all right, buddy? Are you sure? That was a wicked spill you just took.
How old is he?
He just turned 5 yesterday.
Oh, he's
his 5th.
Be going to school next year.
He's going to school. Do you want to come say hi, bud? He's going to school. This fall. He had his birthday party on Saturday.
Yeah.
And like, the kids were having so much, like, they had so much fun. How many people were at your party? Like 10? 10 kids? Yeah, and they were playing, like, out in the back, and they're just having a blast. And then parents, like, no, now you're going to play pin the tail on the donkey. It's like, I don't want to play. We're playing guns. Like, I remember even when I was a kid at, like, birthday parties, it's like, okay, we have to do this. We have to play this game. It's like, we put so much pressure on kids to play the games we want to play.
Jeez. So, you change girlfriends more than you change socks. Like, I can't keep up with what the fuck you're doing all the time.
No, I don't, though. I don't really.
No? I don't know this one. I haven't met this one, I don't think.
No, she's cool. We've been dating for a little bit, but it's cool because we've, like, known each other, like, I don't know, 20 years.
Oh,
and
that's
her brother's one of my best buddies.
Oh.
So I mean, at least she knows what she's getting herself into with me.
It's probably a good thing.
Probably, yeah. At least there's no surprises.
No. Nobody likes a weird surprise, that's for sure.
No, well, I have a few of those in my closet, but comes in and I'm wearing her underwear.
Oh jeez.
No, I'm just joking.
So I went to a PBR event a few weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
and I was watching the bull riders, and I don't really understand it all that much, like, because so they went through the first round, and everybody rode their fucking bull. They all look fantastic,
Yeah,
and then the second round, they come out and they just get shit kicked.
because the second round they probably had better bulls.
Is that what they do? They warm you up
Yeah,
with the
like
shitty one.
yeah, like the better bulls are in the short round. Like generally they put the best, they save the best stock for the second round
Wow,
or the last round.
like they had 16 goddamn riders at this thing
Really, I think my buddy won it actually.
here in Swift.
Yeah, Jake Gardner's his name. He's a client of mine. I train him.
He might
He's
have.
I think he did win it. I trained quite a few bull riders. I trained bull rider like probably. I know I'm training Scott Schiffner right now. He's won the Calgary Stampede twice. He lives in Strathmore,
Yeah.
and actually Melissa's brother is he's a outrider like for the chuck wagons.
Yeah. That's fun. That shit's crazy.
That is imagine crashing one of those fucking things.
No.
That would suck.
Yeah, they're
There's
flying.
always they're and like imagine getting like all tangled up in that like wheel well or something.
Oh, I never even thought of that. But yeah, that's
I
terrible.
saw a guy. There was a guy probably 20 years ago that died. A chuck wagon driver that crashed at the Stampede
Yeah.
and died. I bet that was 20 years ago.
Because you used to ride bulls.
I did. Oh, I wouldn't say I rode bulls. I tried to ride bulls. That was like probably bull riding and golf are the two things I'm shittiest at. I was such a shitty bull rider, but I wanted to I grew up kind of in a rodeo family.
Yeah.
Like my mom rodeoed, my grandpa. My grandpa used to ride bulls, and my mom barrel raced. And so all I wanted to be was a cowboy, but I just didn't have it. I just did not have it in me. I was too big of a pussy. Like those guys are tough. Like we think we're tough as fighters. Those guys are like retarded tough.
And they're
like,
small.
And they're little. They're wee little guys, but they're like their toughness is they'll like I know bull riders. I met this old bull rider the other day. His hand looked like a vase. Like it was like really fat and then it was really skinny in the middle. And he like got his hand squashed roping a cow. And this guy was like 80. And he made a duct tape cast. So his hand was like but this I was like, "Oh man, look at your whole mitt." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I crushed it roping a cow 20 years ago and I didn't go to the hospital. The bones all set fucked up because he made a cast out of duct tape."
Holy. But he's a crazy person.
But they're all like that. Cowboys are all like that.
Yeah,
like,
tape it up.
Tape it up will be good. My one buddy, like my best man at my wedding, my first wedding, my only wedding, my best man, he's a professional bullfighter.
Yeah.
Like a rodeo clown, and he he got his finger cut off in a gate one time, like, and he just gave himself like a shot of horse penicillin. And he's like, "Oh, it'll be good." Cut his finger off, didn't even go to the hospital, just got on with his day. And it got it all infected, so he gave himself a shot of fucking horse penicillin.
Worked out great for him.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, he's still alive. Thank God he didn't get like blood poisoning or something. Remember how bad? Remember when I fought Brent Karaluk? Remember how bad my elbow got infected after?
That thing was gross, and I remember you just screaming in the back.
Oh, they were pumped. They were because they were pulling like shit out of it. Like my elbow was split open wide.
It was big, yeah.
And then like they sewed it up, and then it got super super infected. And I was flying to Vancouver just like to go to a Christmas party in Vancouver, and I was going through airport security, and my fucking elbow exploded. Like it was like a week after the fight, and it was so infected,
Oh
and I
shit.
still had the stitches in, and I like was walking through airport security, and I bonked my elbow off something, and it just exploded everywhere. It was the most fucking disgusting thing in the entire world.
Just
Like
pus and
gross.
blood.
Just pus and orange blood, and it was all over the fucking airport security. They thought I was a suicide bomber.
Oh
I blew
my
up.
god. Because you were in the hospital for a long time with that thing.
Yeah, man. Like it almost like thank God it didn't spread to my bones or anything. Like I was in the hospital for like 5 days on IV full time just from that infected elbow.
Yeah, so weird.
But I think I cut. I don't know, like if well, it could have been anything. Like I think like it got like I don't know if it got cut on the cage, like when I went for like when Brent took me down or what happened.
It was the
But
fence.
I mean, it was the fence.
Yeah.
And then it just got like I probably got some dirt or something in it, or like saliva or whatever. But fuck, was it disgusting?
'Cause you fought for another at least 4 minutes after that happened.
Yeah. Well, that was in the first round, man. I went to my corner and then went back out and fought in the second round. You don't feel shit though in a fight.
No, but like rolling around on that mat, you guys weren't the first fight of the night either.
No, like it could have been anything. I could have got semen in it even. You never know.
Who knows?
Who knows? That's a shame what happened to Brent and his wife. Fuck.
Yeah, that's terrible. For
like,
geez.
I didn't really particularly like him. Like I didn't, but I mean, it's like it's fucking horrible, right? Like I'm not gonna say that after when after somebody's dead, I'm not gonna go out and say, oh fuck, he was a great guy. Like I didn't like him, you know what I mean? But it's still awful. Like you never wish that on anybody.
No, that's one thing that you don't really wish on even your worst enemy to happen, especially the way that he went out. That's terrible.
It's brutal, and like they had like 2 little kids too, didn't they?
Yeah, they got 2 little kids. Their kids are wonderful too. They have hearing deficiency as well. So,
oh yeah,
kudos to whoever's taking care of those 2 kids right now, because that's a tough job.
It is a tough job, and like have both parents go at the same time. What happened? Like, was she riding on the back of the bike?
That I don't really know 100%, but that would be my guess. Is I think they were going to Brent's birthday party.
Oh.
And they jumped on the motorcycle to go out, and then they got smucked by a tractor trailer.
Fuck me. Yeah, when I heard that, it was awful.
There's terrible things happen all over the place. Like we've had deaths in boxing in the last year with Tim Hague and David Whittam.
Yeah, were you at that Tim Hague fight?
I was ringside for that.
Fuck.
So,
yeah, I was just talking. I was talking to Melissa this morning about like what a shitty year Victor Valimaki must be having. Because he's sick now too. Hey,
he's got MS, I believe.
MS, yeah. Yeah, that's fucking brutal, man. Like that's another one you don't wish on your worst enemy.
Well, here's the thing with Vic is the guy was a fucking specimen.
Yeah.
Like
super super fit,
jacked, like shredded. I seen him at the last KO boxing, and it was sad to see him in such a state.
Yeah, I showed Melissa a picture of him this morning, and like what he used to look like and how he is now.
What the hell's on your phone? I can't even see you.
Oh, sorry, my hand was over. Fuck, I gotta get a new phone today, maybe.
You know this is going on YouTube, right?
This conversation?
Yeah.
Sweet. That's cool.
People will see the
I don't
palm.
know how to. I don't know how to put things on YouTube.
Neither do I. That's why I have a video guy that does all this shit for me.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. What were we talking about? Victor.
Oh yeah. What like fuck? He was such a fit dude. He's a funny dude too.
Yeah, he's still active in
He's
stuff,
still
right? Like,
he's got a pretty good attitude about everything too, from what I gather.
yeah. Apparently, a little while ago, his limbs weren't working.
Yeah, and like it was weird because like it was like he thought he was having like post concussion symptoms from that Teddy Ash fight.
Yeah, because Teddy Ash put him away.
Really?
Yo, put him
Teddy
away.
Teddy Ash is good too. I was supposed to fight him a long time ago and it like fell through last minute as well.
Well,
But
Vic's been on a downward spiral in combat sports for a while. Like, I don't know if you ever watched him fight Adam Braidwood in boxing, but
uh-uh.
he fought him at heavyweight, and Vic was soft then. Like, but
Oh,
and getting hit by Adam repeatedly
well,
probably isn't a great idea.
yeah, he's Lee Meehan's the only loss Braidwood has, hey?
Braidwood just lost to Simon Keane in Quebec for the IBO
He did
Intercontinental title.
he did lose.
He did end up losing, yeah.
A decision?
No, he got knocked out.
Really? Well, I guess he put a stamp on that then. You can never like when you get like when you lose a decision, you're like, well, it could have went either way. But when you get knocked out, it's like there's no question. You can't. That's why sometimes I'm like, fuck, I'd rather get knocked out. At least then you know.
You don't feel it.
You don't feel shit until later, and you got to hide your keys all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you have 12 sets of keys, Justin? Well,
Just in
mostly
case.
because I can't remember where I put them.
Because when was the last time you got finished? Was it the last MMA fight?
Yeah, it was Sheldon Dole.
Elbow, right?
Elbow, yeah. And then I got an aneurysm.
Oh yeah, I remember that. You had to get it cut out of your face.
Yeah,
Fuck.
that sucked. That sucked. The poor doctor, he's like, oh yeah, well they just thought it was like a little like almost like a cauliflower ear, like just like a calcium deposit in the side of my head.
Yeah, yeah.
And poor doctor, like, I'm laying there on the like in the doctor's office, not even in a hospital or anything. I'm laying on his table. He's like, yeah, we're just gonna slice into this and it should drain. And he cut it, and I just felt like warm, wet all over my face, and I thought it was like like when they spray saline solution on
Yeah.
stitches.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, are you done? And the doctor's like, fuck, shit. We hit it. Don't panic, but we hit an artery. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to panic. And then the one end of the artery like rolled up inside my head.
Oh, what?
So I could feel him like fishing around in there, trying to like find the end of it. It was pretty disgusting. And me, the whole time, I'm like holding the clamp on the one end.
You're
Like,
helping.
I'm helping. He's like, okay, hold this. I gotta go get a nurse. So I'm like holding my artery closed in my face. Yeah, that was traumatic. I think I have a touch of PTSD from that.
That's fucked up.
It was brutal, but then so they sewed it back up, but then I had to go actually have real surgery after that, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like so then after they did that, then like I had like a couple weeks later I had to go in and have like actual surgery on my head.
What'd they do?
Well, they actually like fixed the artery, as you can see.
That's your ear.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, there we go.
See the scar?
Yeah. That's big.
Yeah. It is pretty big. But it's cool. So yeah, so that knockout hurt a little.
Yeah. You haven't had a good run in the MMA with the injuries. Jesus, elbow, ear.
Elbow, ear. What else have I hurt in MMA? Broke my ankle one time.
How the fuck did you do that?
Oh, a long time ago. I won the fight too. I broke my ankle and then I just kept fighting and ended up taking him down and knocking him out.
Perfect.
Mike Gear, a long time ago. For Dekada, an MMA fight. For Dekada, 2013
What?
in Medicine Hat for King of the Cage.
Oh.
Yeah, I fought Mike Gear. I was the headliner. We were the headline fight on that show because him and I had a wicked amateur fight back in like 2009,
Yeah.
and then when he like as an amateur, and went the distance, and it was like one of the best fights of the year in Canada that year. And
Jeez.
then we both signed with Dekada, and they made like the second fight, they made it, it was the main event in Medicine Hat. And I broke my ankle. Speaking of broken ankle, you keep falling down the stairs, buddy.
You fell again?
He just took a spill again. You should see all the toys he got for his birthday.
What did you get?
Easton, what did you get, bud? You got a what? A fart pig?
What the hell is that?
I don't know. It's a pig that farts. He got this game that we're going to play that I told him. That's sweet. Yeah, he got tons of shit.
Good
Pie Face. You ever play that game?
We have Pie Face. I have a 7-year-old, so.
So we're going to play it. I told him as soon, well, his mom told him as soon as he got up. His mom volunteered me for this. As soon as he gets up, we're gonna play Pie Face.
So he's waiting for you to get off the podcast.
He's waiting for me to get going so we can play Pie Face. But I don't know how to play it even. It looks like there's a lot. You know.
He'll teach you.
I'm the youngest, so I have to go first.
Okay. I thought I saw all this like.
And then next, you might get cream in your face.
I might get cream in my face.
Yeah.
That'll be cool. I saw all this whipped cream in the fridge, and I got all excited, and then I realized it's for a child's game.
Ooh, we're gonna have fun. No, we're getting it in the face.
We're gonna do whippets.
Yeah. Hey, you could do a whippet before you play Pie Face.
That would be probably make it pretty funny. Yeah,
Probably.
I was like, Melissa, what's all this whipped cream for? Are we doing whippets later?
No, you're playing.
She was whipping me. She was snapping me. She was snapping me with a towel this morning. On my leg, I have like a huge welt. Looks like I ate a big leg kick from Melissa snapping me with a towel.
That hurts.
Oh, it's brutal. And she couldn't do it. It was so funny. Like she was so uncoordinated trying to snap me with a towel. So I taught her how to do it, and now it's her favorite thing in the world. But that's cool.
Okay.
I'm into being whipped.
Yeah, you're a freak.
I'm a freak.
Well, you have hashtag Tub Talk on the Facebooks. Mm-hmm. I don't know what days you do it on. It seems kind of random.
I don't know. I was going to do it last night and I forgot. Maybe tonight.
Maybe you'll do a hashtag Tub Talk.
Hashtag Tub Talk. Tomorrow night I'm going to a party in the city with my mom.
Oh.
So that'll be cool. Like it's Brett Wilson, like from, what the hell's he from? Remember that show he was on? Lion's Den.
Oh yeah.
You remember him?
Yeah.
So he's having a party, like a garden party in Calgary, and I'm going to that with my mom.
Is this like a dress up event?
Yeah, like I guess this year's theme is white with a splash of color. So like, I don't know. I don't have good. I'm always scared to wear white pants in case they shit my pants.
Is this an event that you should be going to?
No, I don't think so. I don't think I should be going, but my mom wanted me to go, so.
This seems like a business event.
It totally is. It's good. Like my mom she does a lot of charity work with just with like a lot of like, I don't know what type of people you call them, but she does a lot of fundraising for Canadian mental health. Easton, what are you doing?
Justin just parenting as he's.
No, but he like just took off across the back, like the back to the
He's sprinting.
to like sprinting. Gone.
Where's his mother?
What are you up to, bud? She's getting ready. She's got a meeting out at. She's got a meeting at 1:00 today.
Oh.
And Easton just like took off out the back door on a big run.
Hopefully it's fenced.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think his gun was over there or something.
Oh, he went to go get a firearm. Good for him. I like that.
Yeah, he's crazy about Nerf guns.
Oh, you should come to my house then. We have a shit
He's
ton.
got more Nerf shit than like he's got more Nerf guns and bullets than I've ever seen, man. It's like Tremors. Remember that show Tremors?
Yeah.
With Kevin Bacon? Remember when they go in that guy's basement and he's got all the guns? That's what he is with like
Nerf guns.
With Nerf guns. It's incredible.
We have full-on Nerf gun wars at my house.
That's cool.
We get locked and loaded, make forts, and start shooting each other. Are you in the?
That's cool.
Oh, you're in the bathroom right now. Good for you.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Go, get out of here.
So on hashtag Tub Talk, you generally just talk to yourself for like 45 minutes.
Totally.
And
I just whatever comes to my mind generally.
You talk a lot about hockey. You like that?
A lot of hockey.
Well,
yeah, the majority of people that tune in are all like old hockey fans of mine.
Well, that's fantastic. Did you drop the mitts this year?
Yeah, I dropped the mitts. How many times did I fight this year? 3 or 4. I fought twice in the playoffs.
Oh, I didn't see any of this.
We were playing Bonnieville first round of playoffs, and this little guy, he was, I don't know, they picked him up from somewhere, and I didn't know anything about him. I don't know, he's maybe 5'9", 165, 170, and it was his first game, and he rocked one of our leading scorers, and I jumped out and I was like, "Hey, ready, go," and he kind of jump started me a little bit, but I must have been about 8 punches behind before I got one in.
What?
He just throttled me. just the element of surprise. He beat the shit out of me and then we played them in Bonnieville the next night, and he's like, I skated by him like, "How's your hands feeling after that?" Because my face is fucked.
He just tooled you up pretty good?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And I don't know, he was good, but then I went back and looked at his resume, and he played 8 years in the American League as a tough guy.
Oh, shit.
And he was just, he just didn't look like a tough guy.
Just deep end of the pool in that one.
Yeah. And then I fought again. I didn't fight him. I fought one of his teammates, I think a couple games later. We were so good this year in the regular season, and then we lost in 7 games in the finals this year.
Oh,
which I mean,
fuck.
But I mean that could go in playoffs are another. Playoffs are a completely different.
That's a new season when playoffs.
A new season, but yeah, but we didn't have any adversity at all during the regular season.
Huh. And you're still looking for that ring.
Still, okay, Dad. The second I win a championship, I'm gonna set my hockey equipment on fire.
You're done.
I'm so done, man. I never want to look at it again. But until then, I'm gonna keep, or until they I can't find a team to play on, I'm gonna keep grinding it out.
Because you were supposed to go to the U.S. this year to play, were you not?
Yeah, I was, and then this aneurysm thing.
Oh, then you're
kept
fucked.
Me out. Yeah, I was supposed to go play in Knoxville, Tennessee. But for whatever reason, it wasn't meant to be. I had a wicked year though this year in Eckville. It wasn't playing professional, but senior hockey is pretty fun. It's as good as the minors.
Oh, really?
But Oh, for sure, man. Like Ryan, I played with Ryan Smith 2 years ago in Stony Plain.
Jeez.
Like everybody, the majority of guys are all ex-pro hockey players that just, for whatever reason, aren't playing anymore. But it's way more fun because there's no pressure, right? Like you don't have any pressure of that being your livelihood.
And if you win, do you get to win a ring?
If we win, if we win and I don't get a ring, I'm gonna make my own out of
Perfect.
tinfoil.
Perfect.
I don't know if they get like if you win the Allen Cup, you get rings.
Yeah.
And I know like when I played in Okotoks, the year before I played in Okotoks, they won provincials and they got rings. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm just gonna get my own ring made.
What's the likelihood that you can go to maybe Knoxville or a place like that this coming year?
Tanner, I'm getting pretty old, man. Like, I don't know. I mean, I could make it. I could definitely make it happen. But I don't know. I think that ship's just set sail. Like for me, like I just mentally, I don't think I could handle a 72 game season anymore.
Don't think so.
No, like those guys, like most guys are all children, right? Like they're all in their 20s. And like I think like I can still play. I can still play the game, and I could definitely still. There's definitely like no one that I wouldn't be able to fight.
Yeah.
But I got so much stuff on the go here, and like being able to play senior kind of fills that gap a little bit. You know, the itch to play hockey, and I can still be a full-time fighter as well, right?
Hey, I like it that because you've been playing hockey your whole life.
My whole life, yeah.
So, like, how old are you now? 31?
I'll be 33 July 20th.
Okay, so you still got a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I still probably got 25, 30 good seasons in me. I don't know. I want to play into my 50s, but we'll see.
Well, I hope that you can win a ring, Justin. I think that'd be great.
I'm gonna play until I win a ring.
Imagine if you're like 86 still playing hockey.
Still grinding it out. I don't think my body would let me. Like I said, I keep talking about it. Maybe that's why I keep jinxing myself. You know what I mean? But like I said, I'm gonna keep trying. That's my only motivation for keep staying playing is to win a championship.
Okay, next topic of conversation I want to talk to you about is a little while ago, you were contemplating retirement from combat sports.
Yeah, I think it was just, I don't know, it was starting to wear on me, and I was probably on a bad losing streak.
You had just lost a fight, but what changed? Like, what lit a fire back under your ass to get back in there and want to keep going?
I don't know. I guess just I still enjoy it, right? I still enjoy competing, and I think if I'm scared to like what's gonna happen to me if once I do stop. I think I'll just get like fat and old really fast. You know what I mean? Like I still like the only motivation I have to train and eat right is through like competing, right?
Well, you
and
run
I think
a gym.
But when I'm done, like when I'm done, I'm not gonna train.
No.
No, I'm just gonna get fat.
See, even if I was done, I don't know if I could go through everyday life without going and hitting something on a daily basis.
Right, but I just like there's no motivation there for me once I'm done. Like I wouldn't like the only reason I hit things is so that I'm more ready to hit things in my fight.
I guess.
I don't know. That's just me. I don't know. Like I said, I've been training and competing, and I've been living this lifestyle for so many years that when I'm done, I'm done.
Yeah, you're gonna get fat.
Yeah, I'm done. Like my body is gonna be so crippled, for one. But I'm just when I'm done, I'm done. So I guess that's my motivation for continuing on. I'm not ready to become old and, you know what I mean?
You don't want to become old and fat yet.
I don't want to become old and fat yet. Exactly.
Let me
Have a
ask
good
you.
meeting, baby.
Let me ask you. You're in Strathmore. Is there like woods around there and stuff like that?
Is there woods?
Like the forest or anything? Like,
Not really.
oh, you can't get to a forest or anything like that?
There's a what?
A farmer's field.
There's a yeah. There's lots of farmers' fields.
I'm just wondering
There's
if Bigfoot's there.
Oh fuck.
Whoops.
Mike, I'll help you, buddy. I want to get like a gorilla costume and just like hide like outside people's campsites and fuck with them on like long weekends. Or just like go to the mountains and just like stand on the side of the road for a bit and then just like wait and see what like the headlines read.
Just to wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
Hey, no, you throw my experience.
Here, I picked it out.
Oh, he's freaking out.
He's mad at me. I don't know. What did I do?
This is my experience I made.
It's a what? Experiment?
Yeah.
Is that full of shaving cream?
I'm trying to make some kind of brain.
A brain?
Yeah.
I need a brain. He freaked out. He was pissed off at me there for a second because I didn't know what he was making something in his bathroom, I guess.
Oh, he's making it out of shaving cream?
He was making a brain out of shaving cream.
Huh, maybe.
He had a roll of toilet paper, and then he filled it with shaving cream, and then folded it up like a burrito. It was kind of funny.
I feel like that's going to get chucked at somebody.
Oh, one day he made me, fuck, I can't even remember what it was. He took a Oreo cookie and he scraped the icing out and he put toothpaste in it.
Oh, what a dick.
And he put the Oreos back in the box and he's like, here, you want an Oreo? I'm like, yeah, I would like an Oreo.
Did you eat it?
I did. I was like, this is kind of a minty Oreo.
What are you drinking? What the fuck is in that?
Oh, Melissa made me, I don't know. It was charcoal and cucumber and some berries.
Oh, healthy.
Yeah, I'm super healthy.
Because you're off the booze now.
I'm off the booze, off everything. I still smoke the odd cigarette, but
Justin, what the fuck?
yeah, like one or two a day.
Why cigarettes?
I don't know. I've always been kind of like a little bit of a closet smoker, but I've never smoked much.
Really?
Yeah, like probably, I don't know, since high school.
A closet smoker? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Not, and I've never been a big smoker, but I've never not been a smoker. You know, like I can't remember ever quitting smoking.
Because you chew.
And I chew a little bit too.
So this podcast today is brought to you by Copenhagen Southern Blend.
Oh yeah, is that Canadian or American?
No, that's American. Some American fans sent me a whole bunch of that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'll show you what they sent me. They sent me a bunch of different ones. They sent me Copenhagen Straight.
Yeah.
They sent me this interesting Hawkins stuff.
It burns, hey?
Yeah, it does
brutal.
burn.
It burns. It's like a treat every now and then, though.
Stoker's Wintergreen.
I've never seen that before.
Stoker's is all right, man. Yeah, they sent me two
What
Stokers.
do you chew? What do you chew?
Normally, I'm a wintergreen guy. I like
Oh, really?
Copenhagen Wintergreen, or I do like the Southern Blend, or just straight.
Yeah, I've just been a Copenhagen guy for as long as I remember. I've always only chewed Copenhagen.
It's so expensive in Canada.
It's ridiculous. What is it, like $40 a can?
Out here in Saskatchewan, it's $25 a can. I won't spend the money on it.
That's not bad though. I think it's like 35 here.
Holy shit! I remember when it was $3.25.
I do. I remember there was the one store when I was a kid in Strathmore that me and my buddy would stand outside and wait for people. Hey, man,
Yeah.
buy me chew. And it was $4.25 was the cheapest I ever bought.
Really?
And then they went to the small cans. Remember the tiny little skinny cans?
Yeah, that was a fucking ripoff. They were gone in less than a day.
That was a strange time.
It was strange.
Like how old are you, Tanner?
35.
Yeah, so like when that would have been when we were in high school. Those little tiny cans.
Yeah, they were like the same roundness, but like thin.
Mm-hmm.
Why did they do that?
I have no idea. You couldn't even get a decent chew out of it.
No, it was like a half tin.
Mm-hmm.
Why? And they were expensive.
And they were expensive, and they were like $15 a can.
Yeah.
I can't remember why.
Now
I have no idea, and it was just like one day, just out of the blue, they're just like, "Oh, we're gonna make half a can of chew."
Now over there in Alberta, can you get flavored chew still?
No, I don't think you can.
Because here we can.
I don't know because I've never bought flavored chew. But I think I've heard that. Like, I don't think you can smoke menthol cigarettes in Alberta either.
No, you can't get them there.
No. Or like cigars or anything, can you?
So you can still get the cigars, but unflavored. Like they can't be like, remember those bullseye peaches and fucking shit like that?
Yeah, prime times.
Yeah, you can't get those no more. Just like regular unfiltered cigars.
Oh yeah. That's one vice that I do not have.
Cigars are gross.
Smoking cigars. I think they're so disgusting. Like ugh. Like I've smoked, like I went to Cuba one time. I went to Cuba. I almost got left in Cuba by my girlfriend at the time.
Jeez.
I was a drunken mess in Cuba.
Not a bad place to be left.
No, I guess so. But we were smoking cigars like all day, every day, and like it took me like probably a year to get that taste out of my mouth.
Really? I've never been a cigar guy, man. I don't even like the smell of them. They're gross.
What?
I said I've never been a
They're
cigar
so
guy.
revolting.
They're gross.
No, they're revolting. I find them. The only time I'd ever smoke them is if if a friend had a kid or whatever.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
The new birth
And that was-
celebration.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand them. Like you're just supposed to roll the smoke in your mouth and then blow it out. You don't inhale it.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. Like it's just gross. And I know I didn't mind. Remember those little Colts with the tips?
Yeah, the wine tips or whatever.
Yeah, those were good though. I like those.
I can handle that. Or Captain Black. I like those.
Yeah. I used to smoke those in the bar back in the day when you could smoke in the bar.
Oh yeah.
Those are what I used to smoke in the bar.
Like I used to smoke back in the day.
Did you?
Yeah, like way back in the day, I used to smoke. You were gonna say those green death cigarettes right now, weren't you?
Yeah, those Export A greens. Who was I with the other day? I was smoking a cigarette the other day, and I was talking with somebody, and we somehow the topic of conversation was brought up about Export A green cigarettes. And I remember one time I was like 18 or 19. I was in the bar and I bummed a smoke off this like old trucker. He's like, "Here, man, they're Export A greens," and I didn't know. I was like, "Okay, cool," and like instantly just puked.
Gross.
So gross. Yeah, they were fucking revolting. But yeah, like I said, I've been a closet smoker. Like I shouldn't even say I'm really a smoker. Like I said, one or two cigarettes a day.
Like when is it that you smoke?
Like
in the morning?
No, usually at nighttime.
Oh, you're bored.
Boredom, yeah.
Where's your vaporizer?
I don't have a vaporizer.
I thought you had one. I thought you bought one.
No.
Oh.
What do you do with a vaporizer?
Well, I use it for CBD oil.
What? So yeah, we were talking like, because I can't smoke, right? Like, if I like anything with THC,
yeah,
I get super paranoid.
Listen, man,
Like,
I can't touch it. I can't touch THC.
No, actually though, last night we had a little hoot and I slept for like 12 hours.
Uh-oh.
So that was cool.
I get
But you,
super paranoid. Like I'm running
I
around the house with a loaded gun.
totally, man. It's brutal for me. It's and it's not like it's like full on like I have like almost like a panic attack. Like it's full blown fucking anxiety.
I freak out, man. Like I start feeling my heartbeat, and then I pay attention to that, and then I start freaking out like I'm having a heart attack or some shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the stuff like the Buddha stick that I mentioned before, the smile spray,
Yeah.
all this stuff is just a CBD extract. There's no THC.
So do you get so you don't get high at all?
No, actually CBD is a counteractive to THC. So if people
Oh,
get too high, what they tell you to do is take CBD because it calms you the fuck down.
really? I
Yeah.
know. So what's the purpose of it? It's just calming? Like it's like taking a Xanax or what?
No, it's an anti-inflammatory. It's injury prevention. It helps heal
Oh,
you faster. It heals your brain cells if you're getting punched in the face a lot.
really? I should get on it. I should talk to my doctor about it.
You should 100% go check it out.
I don't know. I always feel weird talking to my doctor about things like that.
It calms things down, right? Like it's not like taking an aspirin or an Advil where it's going to immediately take it away. It's something that has to build up in your system.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people make the mistake of, oh, I'm going to try the CBD, and they put the cream on one time, and they're like, this shit doesn't work.
This is a placebo.
Yeah. It's not like Tiger Balm or anything like that, but I've been using it for probably a year and a half now. I've noticed a major difference, especially with the amount of punches that my ugly face takes.
Yeah.
And like before,
Helps.
like I went through a bad time when I was in Victoria where I couldn't remember anything. Like I'd shower 4 or 5 times a day, brush my teeth 6 times a day, or stuff like that because I couldn't remember that I did it.
Yeah.
And
Don't
then
shoot me with you. Nerf gun out now. We're gonna play Pie Face. I promise. You got to set it up though. I have. Okay, well I'll help you. I have wicked. I get wicked mem. I have wicked memory loss.
oh, do you?
Oh, it's brutal, man. Like I can't. Like I said, I have to hide keys everywhere.
So how often are you sparring?
Couple sessions a week.
Oh, that much.
Yeah.
Okay. Like not hard
Yeah.
though.
No. Usually one hard session
Fuck,
a
that's a
week.
lot.
But like I've had. Well, I think I've been knocked out officially 4 times, and then I don't know how many times I've been knocked out playing hockey.
Yeah.
I got knocked out this year in the playoffs once.
Did
I
you?
went to hit a guy, and he like turned around and like elbowed me in the face as I went to hit him.
Oh my god.
And I had my wobble boots on. I was out, and then I woke up and like one of my teammates like, I don't know what to do in this situation. And like I was only out for maybe 4 or 5 seconds, like before our trainer could even get there.
Yeah.
And then I tried to stand up, and it was like the world all went topsy turvy, and then I fell over again.
That happens.
It happens once in a while, yeah.
I got knocked out in hockey one time. I got hit from behind and went headfirst into the boards.
Oh, you're lucky you didn't break your neck, man.
They wheeled me out on a stretcher because they just preventative action, right? But like yeah, well, I was going at a good clip too. We're racing for the icing puck.
Oh, Jesus. That's why they took touch icing out, because that happened so many times.
I think that's a great rule.
Oh, totally, man. Like you don't need, and like I like the new rule where like you can still like race for it. You know what I mean? Like so like if the forechecking forward beats the D man back, it's not icing. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. I like that. The only thing I don't like about professional hockey right now is that they're trying to take fighting out, and I don't like that.
I don't. I don't like that either. I think the players need. I think the players need to be able to police themselves a little bit.
100%.
Easton, he's doing. Don't do that. He's eating that whipped cream.
There he is. He's doing a whippet.
He's doing a whippet. His mom's gonna come home and be like, "What's wrong with my kid?"
Are you babysitting right now?
Yes.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Kind of. Don't do that.
Oh,
Yeah, she had
wow.
a meeting, but she just texted me and said her meeting was canceled, so she's on her way home, I guess.
Oh, that's hilarious.
that's
I
cool.
hope he doesn't get too high off that.
I hope he doesn't. Now he's locking himself in the bathroom.
He's doing whippets.
Get out of there! He's just he's giggling. He's sitting on the floor laughing his ass off.
All right, let's wrap this fucking thing up so you can go
Hey,
play
buddy.
Pie Face.
Yeah.
Tub Talk, hashtag Tub Talk. When's it happening next?
Tonight at 9:00.
Tonight, 9:00. Where can
Tonight,
the
9
people?
o'clock.
Where can the people follow you on your social medias, and where can they get a hold of you?
I'm still not sure what my Instagram name is.
Schmitty Fighter, J Schmitty Fighter, I think.
Jay Schmitty Fighter, and Melissa does like Apex's Instagram, and then you can just follow me on Facebook, Justin C. Schmidt. That's really that's my comfort zone is Facebook. I know how to use Facebook. I don't know how to use the other stuff.
Okay, if you want to get a hold of Justin, it's Justin C. Schmidt on the Facebook.
SCHMIT, and you can tune into hashtag Tub Talk.
And look for Justin. When is it? August 11th.
August 11th. I'm fighting Phil Engeroff on XFFC in Grand Prairie.
All right, my man. It's always a pleasure
Hey, buddy,
talking
that was
to you.
fun.
Yeah.
That was fun. It's always. How you doing, bud? He's coming out of the bathroom now that all the gas is out of his.
Now that he's
whipped
higher
cream.
than Giraffe Pussy,
now
he's
he's all stoned. Yeah, XFFC, and then like I said, hopefully I can stay. I'd like to fight 5 or 6 times this year, but we'll see.
Active.
Right? I never try. I like being active, man. I'm probably one of the more active fighters in the country right now.
I hear you. Okay, we're getting the fuck
Okay,
out of
buddy.
here.
Okay, buddy. Well, it was fun. I'll talk to you. This is gonna be released tomorrow.
Yes, it will be out on Tuesday. This is the Tuesday episode of
Tuesday. Sweet. Well, yeah, I'll talk to you this week. When are you coming up this way? Do you know?
if we can get this Dwayne Lewis fight to go, I'm going to come up and see you.
Yeah, I might even, if that does happen, I might even come out your way for like a few days and help you out.
Nice.
I'll bring, because I got to get out to Saskatchewan. I'll bring a few big guys. I'll bring Reagan. Reagan's a pretty big guy.
Good. We got a gym too here, so we got a boxing
Sweet.
gym. Yeah. Ring and all that nonsense. All right, guys, we're going to wrap this
Okay,
fucking
buddy.
thing up now. That's the final
Okay,
shot. Boom.
Okay, good night.
Peace.
Bye.